All right, this is exciting, so let's just get right into this presentation. Again, first of all, I want to say congratulations to you, okay, for joining in and for taking steps to take action and make the changes that you're after in your life, okay? Number two, this is about a vision, okay? It's about having the goals to be able to move forward and to know what they are clearly for your business. If you don't have those goals written down clearly, that's one of the most important things you need to do. It is impossible to get somewhere. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's impossible to get where you want if you don't even know where you're going. You can always get somewhere by taking some sort of action. You can get to frustrations. Maybe you can stumble upon some success. But more importantly, this is about taking the shortest point from point A to point B to get from here to your goal, to the results that you're after, the shortest distance possible, rather than going over here and all over the place and getting stuck, maybe going backwards, doing all this garbage. Our goal is to get you from where you're at right now to what your results are, to what those goals are, as quickly as possible. Okay? Now, what I want to do is just clarify a few things. First of all, this is going to be an explanation of what it's going to take to get going and to make some of the changes that you're after in your business. Right now, you're probably sitting with your company site. Okay, I'm just going to abbreviate a few things. So you're probably sitting there with your company site. You've been talking to people in that warm market. Okay, your friends, acquaintances, people you went to school with, people you work with. I'm sure you've done those things. And I've been there, and I continue to talk to people all the time because ultimately this is about building relationships. Okay? People buy from people they trust. And people like to buy, they just don't like to be sold. And those are some things you already understand. Okay, you've taken that company site, you've shared it with people, maybe you've posted on Facebook or Twitter, maybe you made a YouTube video and you've posted that. I mean, maybe you've even done some blogging. All these things are great. They're a great tool, a great set of resources. Okay, but the most important thing in all of this, in all of this scenario, is you. And I'm going to write this very big. You are the most important point in this. People join you. They join you. They do not join your business. Let me repeat that because that is so critical. If you have not heard that from someone before, this is one of the most important things I want you to write down. People join you. All right? I'm going to prove this to you here right now. If it was as simple as taking this company site over here, if you could just take that site and show it to all these people, you wouldn't even be watching this video right now. You'd have no need to. You would continue to bring in people all over the place, and they'd be bringing in people, and it would just continue all the way down the line because it was just as easy as showing people your company site, inviting them to an event, doing all the steps that they talk about in your company or in your company trainings. Okay, let's get one thing straight. The company trainings are good. It's good. You should look at the emails. You should become familiar with your product. You should be excited about your product or service. If you don't think you have the best product or service, then make a change. Okay, you absolutely need to believe that people are better off working with you, okay, and with your product or service. If you don't believe that, you're missing out, I promise you, because you know what, it's impossible to put your entire heart and soul into something if you don't believe it. All right, it will show through. And remember, this is ultimately about those relationships, that trust. So those are two critical points. So again, if it was just as easy as that, if that's all you had to do, we'd all be rich and you wouldn't have to worry about it. We wouldn't be working jobs and everybody in the world would be doing this. But unfortunately, it's not that easy. What it takes is a series of growth. Okay, you'll start off here the day you joined your business. Okay, we'll just put joined biz, and I apologize for this, the chicken scratch. Okay, so maybe you went out and you talked to some people in your warm market. Okay, and we'll just put warm market, and then you got a few people to join. Awesome. So they're using your products. Maybe you have a few reps. Okay, that plateaued. Then maybe you just went around a little bit more, and it was a little while, and you joined a few more people, and so on. But you know what? Maybe it's kind of flatlining now. Okay, you've seen some growth. Great. But you know what? The next step, when that warm market runs out, is where most marketers fail. They hit this wall. okay, and they just get stopped. They cannot get around it. I mean, it's like boy, I keep running my head into the wall, and I don't know what else to do next, and I'm frustrated because I don't just want to stay with that job. I have a lot of things to share. I'm a good person, and I'm trying to help people, but it's just not working. I can't move this wall. Okay, and that's a natural progression in growth. So number one, be comfortable with the fact that, you know what, you're at a point where everybody goes through. Every person, every business, every endeavor goes through these experiences. It's just part of the natural growth process. You struggle, you get comfortable with something. It's the ups and downs of learning. Okay, but you will get there. And you know, it's interesting, when you're trying to push something up a hill, it's very hard to move it up the hill. But once you get to the top and it starts to come down, it starts to snowball. And before you know it, it gets bigger and bigger, and it becomes easier to work with. So right now, we're just trying to help you through the struggle of getting up the hill to get to the top. So that's one of the most important things I want to suggest here. It's about the process of improving yourself and understanding this concept. It does take investment. It takes investment in time. This is probably the most critical. It's not a get rich quick, okay? People have this misconception, all right? It's not that. It is not a get rich quick. It does take time, and it does take investment, okay? Now you might say, well, I don't have a ton of both. That's okay, but you know what? Doing something compared to doing nothing is absolutely and infinitely better. It is 100 times better. So the key, again, is about improving yourself so you can bring value and help to others. Bring help to others. That's going to be critical. That's going to be the focus. The more you do this, the better off you're going to be, and your business will grow. There's a quote from Zig Ziglar. I'm going to write this one down here for you. If you have not looked up him or read any of his books, one of the books I'm going to suggest is called See You at the Top. Okay? See You at the Top by Zig Ziglar. And he has a quote that says, if you help as many people as you can to get what they want, you're going to have everything that you want. And I promise you, it works this way. Okay? So I'm going to share with you a series of things that you can do to start to help more people. And ultimately, that will help you grow in your business. Now, you might think, okay, listen, I don't want to get distracted. I'm not even good at marketing my one business. So how can I go market anything else if I don't know what I'm doing here? I promise you that is not the case, okay? Even your struggles are great things because you can learn from them. You could take that one business, you can find some other things to market with it, you can learn some new marketing skills, and then everything can prosper. You can help more people, and you will build businesses and income. So again, we'll say, you have your one business over here, and that's where you're likely at. It will get better, okay? You can learn to market and help more people. You can build the skills, okay? Increase your skills. Then you can also find other products. You can be an affiliate and help more people. And again, that will build your skills and the value you bring to other people. Those are critical. Ultimately, these will combine, and you will increase your income as well as your teams. All right? Now, I'm going to share with you one important aspect of growth in business, and that is training. So many people underestimate the importance of personal development and training. So let me shrink this down, and I'm going to continue to talk about that here in just a moment.